Hello everyone, this is Casey Rynerson again at Spearville High School, and I'm working on video number 4 here. What we're looking at is a technology that we use in our wood shop, and it's called Sawstop. And what Sawstop is it's a table saw that is designed to prevent injuries to the person that's using the saw. And so what we're looking at is we're looking at the sawstop.com website. And on this website you can find a wealth of information, and as well one of the biggest things that I use is their demonstrations of how this machine works. It's a table saw, like I said, and it's one that students use on a daily basis out in our shop, so obviously it's very dangerous. About 3 years ago we were able to purchase this saw, which it's a very expensive saw, but I was able to convince our principal and superintendent that it would be a great fit for our shop because it would in fact prevent student injuries, because we are dealing with students that are 15 to 17 or 18 years old, and sometimes we, just like them, we don't make the best choices, and when we're working in a dangerous environment, sometimes our choices can result in some accidents. So with this saw, what it does is it really reduces the chance that an accident can happen, and if it does happen, that injury will occur. And what happens is if a student's hand or finger or body part comes in contact with the blade, there's a computer chip, and the computer chip senses that there's electricity being conducted, and it immediately shuts off. When it shuts off, the way that happens is there's an arm that has a piece of aluminum, and it throws it directly into the blade. When it throws it into the blade, that blade comes to a stop in a millisecond, so it won't cut you, and when that happens, the blade drops down below the table. So let's say if I'm running my hand across a board and I accidentally hit my hit my thumb on the blade immediately stops and falls below the table before it has time to even cut my finger. It will barely nick it, and you'll see that in a demonstration, but it's not going to require stitches or even a band-aid. It probably won't even draw blood. The students think this is just a really cool technology that we have, and they want to see it work in action. We don't do that just because to replace the parts, you're looking at, by the time you get a new blade, because the blade's ruined, the new chip and the new metal piece, you're looking at probably around $300 to $400 if that would happen. Now, that being said, $300 to $400 is very cheap compared to what the cost would be if a person cut their thumb off or part of their hand and had to go to the hospital and have some rehabilitation stuff done there, things attached back. So it's a very good thing. This technology uses ISTE standard number 3, which is digital age learning environments, and this is a digital age learning environment. If students were to go out and work in a cabinet making shop, many cabinet making shops have this technology, this table saw, just to prevent injuries. And that standard says technology coaches create and support effective digital age learning environments to maximize the learning of all students. And that's something that I was able to convince our administration team with, was, this is a digital age saw. This is something that's not going to go away, and it's on the cutting edge. I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick demonstration here of how it works, and it does go very quickly, so we'll play it a couple times. And you can see what's happening here is a guy's got a board, and he's got a hot dog sitting directly on top of it. And what he's doing is he's just cutting the board and simulating that his finger would be that hot dog. As soon as that blade hits the hot dog, it senses something's wrong, and the computer tells the machine to shut down. And so that's exactly what it does. We'll watch it one more time, and you can see exactly what happens. And like we said, instantaneously, that blade drops below the table before it even has time to nick that hot dog. And you can see at the very end, when they show the picture of the hot dog, right there, that there is not even hardly a mark on that blade, or on the hot dog, where the blade actually hit. So it is preventing an injury. Thanks for viewing this video.